So we want to continue working with the if statement and kind of expand on them, make them a little more useful, making a little more complex conditions. What the if statement's checking, whether it's true, false, and continue and so forth. So maybe we want more complex things. We want to check two things, and if both things are true, then we go ahead and do something. So to do those type of things, we need to introduce what's called the logical operators. And on the screen here, you see that I have a little table there, and there's three operators. There's the AND operator, which is the two ampersands, such as that on the code. That's how you would type it in. The OR statement, which is two bars here, which should be right above your enter key. And then the NOT operator, which is the exclamation point. Right, so we call this one the NOT operator. That's our OR operator, and this is our AND operator. So let's say we had two variables. Right, that's x and y, we'll call them. And if x happens to be false and y is false, that makes the AND false. Right? What the AND wants to do is wants to have both conditions be true for the overall condition to be true. So if you look at this table, false false is a false, false true is a false, true false is a false. When the first one is a true and the second one is a true, then the AND will give you a true. Alright. So the AND needs both conditions to be true for the whole thing to be true. The OR needs just one of the conditions to be true. As you see here, everything is true except for when both x and y are false. When they're both false, then the OR will give you a false. Otherwise, as long as one of them is true, it gives you a true. The NOT operator kind of makes it the opposite of what it ended up being. So let's say we have y and it's currently false. That would make it true. The NOT operator makes it true. And if it's true, if y is currently true, the NOT operator makes it false. So it kind of converts it to its opposite. So if you don't get the full grasp of this table here, probably make a little more sense in the next video when we actually talk about with an example of code. But what this is going to allow us then to do is to write if statements with two conditions and check the conditions. And based on what you use the AND or the OR operator between those two conditions, you will make an overall decision. So let's say if you go back to some of the other videos where we were checking the age and then whether the person was male or female, we did the age check, and then we did a nested if to do the male-female check. Now we can do all that on one line where we can check, alright, is your age greater than 32 and are you male? Boom, you get a discount. And then the else if could be if your age is less than 21 and you're male, right, boom, you get a different discount. The OR would be, okay, if you're less than 25 or you're female, right? So if I enter that I'm age 22 and I'm a male, I get the discount because I meet the age requirement. Right? I'm less than the 25 age. Right? But if I was to enter that I am 35, but I say I'm female, I still get that discount, right? Assuming that the if statement is going to get you the discount. So the OR is saying if you meet the age requirement or if you're female requirement, you will get that discount. Right? So we'll see all that in code, but that's what these allow us to do to make a little more complex if statements.